just beneath the surface, in our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
The Phillies were the feel-good story of 2018. So much so that even a late-season fade couldn't dampen the enthusiasm of the team or its notoriously boisterous fans. On the heels of that success, a good offseason that included the acquisition of 4 former All-Stars became a great one with the signing of Bryce Harper to a long-term deal. Now, the Phillies and their fans harbor realistic hopes of rising to the top of a fiercely competitive division. With all of the pieces seemingly falling into place, can Philly seize the moment and turn those hopes into reality?
Coming to you from Citizens Bank Park as the Philadelphia Phillies will play host on this opening day to the Atlanta Braves. With first pitch on its way, let's send things down to Heidi Watney to discuss the Phillies' approach for 2019.
Matt, I was able to pay a visit to the clubhouse before the game, and amongst the players that I talked to, there was a lot of enthusiasm about this season finally getting underway. After making some big offseason moves, these Phillies have the feel of a team that's ready to win. Now, these players haven't forgotten the sting of that disappointing end to their 2018 campaign, where they were in contention for the NL East race, but fell into a deep slump in September, finishing the month 8-20. Perhaps an opening day win could help this group overcome the bitter aftertaste of that collapse and create some positive momentum into this new season.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Now batting, Ender Inciarte.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His pass line against Aaron Nola. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. And he takes ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to light
Leading
mark
up
under
for
this
the
lineup
Phillies,
that hasn't found
the
the
left
scoreboard
fielder,
since back in the
Andrew
first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting
McCutcheon.
pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The batter,
One out
number
for the
2,
Phils in their half of the
shortstop,
sixth, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene
Segura.
Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. The 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Acuna ranging back to the track, and they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try
The
for
right
third
fielder,
because
number
he has
3,
the play right in front of
right.
him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base
Harper.
coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And they get the double play at third. We'll see Nick Markakis. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 29 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Popped him up. Segura is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He represents the potential. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Your attention, please.
Will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here now the 2-2. Couldn't get on top of that. A little pop-up to the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Your
Aroldis
attention, please.
Vizcaino is out.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 38, Aroldis Vizcaino.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next
So
for
stepping
Philadelphia,
in, JT
the catcher,
Realmuto. Previously
JT
against Vizcaino, he's a
Realmuto.
.333 hitter. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's the 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
the third baseman, number
So 2
7,
gone now in the Philadelphia
Michael
7th, and that means
Franco.
Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will.
Ladies and
Neshek
gentlemen,
has been
your
summoned from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
as he'll do so
Now
to start
pitching
the
for
8th.
the Phillies, number 93,
Settling in now,
T.K.S.
Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
After short for Segura. On to first, and it sails right by him.
now batter, third
Into
baseman,
the box now,
Got it.
Josh Donaldson. His
Donaldson.
career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory. 1 down.
the
So
first
runner
baseman,
at first
number
now
5,
with 1 away,
Freddie.
and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in,
Now
Ronald
batting,
Acuna.
left
He
field.
got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Braves strand one. They trail it here 2-0.
Number 48.
New pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Venters is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a
Now
round
batting,
tripper,
second baseman.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Odubel Herrera is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Your
Scott
attention,
Kingery
please.
will be summoned off
Pinch
the
hitting
bench
for the
here.
Phillies.
He'll pinch hit with a
Number
runner at
4.
first and 1 gone
Scott
in the inning.
Kingery.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And he fouls this one off. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. T.K.S brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught on second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Ladies
Juan
and gentlemen,
Nicasio
your
comes on
attention,
from the
please.
pen, hoping to finish
Now
this one
pitching
off
for
here
the
in the top
Phillies.
of the ninth.
Number 12. Whoa.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis.
Nicasio.
His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's just 1 for 6. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Nicasio, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Segura has it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Runner at second,
now
1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corner.
The batter, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Your attention, please.
Answers the call
now
from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
David
First pitch of the at-bat.
Robertson.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Robertson. He's compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner
Your
across
attention,
from
please.
third. Tyler
Pinch hitting for the Braves.
will be called upon here
Number
to hit
25.
with the game on the line. In there for strike 1. Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. A play at the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's Ender Inciarte. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there. Up next for is the result. The good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 3 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
I got the count. Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day. But what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.